So first of all, I don't really like the latest version. I actually downgraded my Obsidian to an earlier version that I like a lot better. And I did that on all my systems. So I kind of thought I would show you how to do that process, especially since I reinstalled Windows on this Intel Nook because I had thermal issues, etc. I still have to basically set up Obsidian so I can kind of demonstrate some of that stuff here. So I can show the downgrade process since I currently have the latest version of Obsidian right now. So I'm going to kind of show what the downgrade process looks like. It is a bit simpler than you might actually think. So normally you just go to Obsidian actually is open source. I didn't think it was at first, but you can go to like Obsidian GitHub, for example, and then you can go to Obsidian releases and you can find all the releases right there on this link that I just clicked right there. And then you can find all the different versions. My personal favorite version is 0.15.9. That's the one that I personally like. So you can actually go to here and then download that specific version for your operating system. That's exactly what I've done. This is a new logo for the latest version, so I clearly have the latest version. So this is the installer right here. So I'm going to show the downgrade process real quick. So the first thing I would do is save all your Obsidian vaults or back them up just to make sure that there isn't any corruption with the version change. I have mine backed up right now, so then I probably uninstall the old version before installing. When I say old version, I mean the latest version that you have right now. I'd probably uninstall that one. And just to make sure that it truly uninstalled, I would probably go to the app data and local app data. Hopefully those slight lockups aren't actually causing my system to hiccup right now like it has in the past. I don't appear to be having any major thermal issues or anything. So there's probably going to be an Obsidian folder either in here. Like I'd probably get rid of pretty much any Obsidian related thing. And then there's probably going to be some stuff in roaming as well. Get rid of stuff there too. If there's any actual app data that you need backed up, then back that up. If you're trying to back up hotkeys and stuff, those are vault specific, so this won't delete any hotkeys. And then on the Mac, the process is a little bit different. I'll probably show that in a little bit too. But once I got that uninstalled, then I select the latest version. There might even be some program data that would also have to get deleted. I'm not sure. One thing I would also recommend is, since the updater can get quite aggressive, I would recommend disabling the network adapter too. So I'm going to this panel, and I probably disable that. Okay, it wasn't installing right away, but I just double clicked it, now it is. Looks like I'm having some system hiccups for some reason. Don't know why. So I have my Ethernet adapter enabled, disabled, as you can see, because the auto update can get quite aggressive with the default behavior. So then this should look brand new. If it does, then you know you did something right. So I select my Obsidian Vault, open it up, and then I can do that. And it should work pretty much as you'd expect. Not sure why it's locking up so much. Hopefully my audio's not stuttering too bad, but it might be right now. I'm probably gonna restart everything. Okay, so now as far as plugins go, I'm not sure if they're all gonna be backwards compatible, but pretty much every plugin has a GitHub, and it's possible you may have to select an earlier version if you need a plugin to work. Otherwise, I think it might just work fine with the downgrade. The plugins are vault specific, by the way. So the first thing I would definitely do whenever you downgrade, go to About and turn off automatic updates. And then that way you can stay on the current version. That's where it gets aggressive with the updates. I forgot to turn it off and then I had to do this process over again, which was pretty annoying. So now I'm gonna enable the adapter again. So yeah, that's how I downgrade Obsidian on Windows. Let's talk about how to do it on Mac now. Alright, we're on Mac now, and I'll show some of the different nuances that are involved on the Mac versus Windows. So to uninstall the application, you'll want to come to applications like this, find Obsidian on there, and then you just do Command backspace or delete it however you normally would, probably drag it to the trash. But then you not only want to do that, but you also want to go to your library folder, which you can do by going into a user library folder. I'll open that in Finder. Within there you want to find Obsidian. Now you want to go to application support, and then there should be something called Obsidian. You want to also delete these files. This is like what's in local app data or regular app data. You want to delete those and then reinstall the old DMG, just kind of like how it is on Windows. Then you want to remember to disable the automatic update, and preferably do this without being connected to the internet so it doesn't aggressively check for updates and stuff. Once you have it disabled, you don't have to worry about that anymore. In Linux, it's probably a little bit different, but I think that's more or less the same process.